Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are discussing a very important topic that affects most of us, and that is sending money internationally, especially for those who are living abroad or expats who are living in the diaspora. You often need to send money to your home country, whether you are sending money to support your family, to support your friends, or you literally just want to send money to your personal account in your home country. So this video is for anyone who wants to send money or transfer money internationally. Now, in order for you to send that money, you need to find a faster, secure, and an affordable way to make sure that your money reaches where it needs to go. In this video, I will dive into the best 3 apps that you can use to transfer money internationally, which will save you so much money on charges. Now, as a Namibian living in Germany, when I initially came to Germany, I don't think it's something that I really thought about, like how I was gonna send money back home to Namibia. So when I came here, I found myself, I did some research and I saw that you can transfer money using Western Union. So that's what I did. I was sending money with Western Union month in, month out. But it was such a pain because sending money through Western Union, you need to physically go to the Western Union branch and send the money there. If that was not enough, sending money with Western Union, you lose so much money out on conversion, currency conversion rate, which is always low, so you always get less money. And if that was not enough, also they charge you so much. The fees are crazy. So just sending the money already from Germany, they take such a high cut. Now getting the money back in Namibia, the fees are also crazy. So by the time you get this money, it's like half of it or a quarter of the money that you sent, lost it all. And the fees with Western Unions are not so transparent. So you never know how much money you expect to receive when you are sending the money. So that was kind of crazy for me. I didn't like that. So I started researching on different ways I can send money to Namibia. Apart from Western Union, when I saw that was not working, I started transferring the money using the bank, which I also do not recommend to anyone because the fees are also not friendly. Sending money with the bank, they will charge you, depending on which bank you are using, they will charge you around about maybe 45 euros or 20 euros depending on the bank that you are using. So that's already like a lot of money that you are spending on charges. That was also not working for me. So I decided to continue researching because I believed there was a better way on how you can transfer money internationally. Through my research and whatnot, I came across so many apps which I started using just to experiment which one works for me. I used a lot of apps like Remitly, Ria, Wise, and a whole lot of other apps. I came to cut down on 3 apps which I really consider to be working for me, and that's why I want to share it with anyone who wants to transfer money internationally, because you're gonna save on the charges, you're gonna receive your money faster, and these apps that I'm gonna talk about are so much efficient. And just so that you know, this is just me providing information out there to anyone who might need it. This video is in no way sponsored by the apps that I'm gonna talk about in this video. So this is just me helping out any other person out there who wants to send money internationally. It doesn't matter whether you're an expat or you are somebody who lives anywhere and just want to transfer money to the next person who is living internationally. For these 3 apps that we are going to discuss, we will compare different factors like the fee, the transfer speed, the ease of use, so that you can decide which app is best fit for your needs. And if you are interested in trying out these apps to see how it will work for you, I will leave the link to each of the apps that I'm gonna describe in the description box. Before making any transfer, it's very important to consider, it doesn't matter which app you are going to use to make that international transfer, but it's very important that you always check the fees as well as the exchange rate on that specific day when you are making the international transfer, because with the exchange rate it differs from time to time depending on the market condition. It doesn't matter which country you are sending the money from, and the app that I'm going to share with you can be used to send money across the whole world. They are available in all countries. Let's unpack. The first app on the list is called Profee. This is by far, let's say, my favorite app to use. Profee is an international transfer provider, and they have very, very low fees when it comes to transferring. So with Profee, they charge you an amount of €1, irregardless of what amount you are sending or where you are sending it to. So they charge you €1. That's the fee they charge, and there are no other charges when it comes to you receiving the money where you are sending the money. So you will not be charged any other amount apart from that €1 when you are making the initial transfer. Now with Profee, if the amount that you are sending is less than €20, then they will charge you only a 90 cent. But other than that, any amount, they will charge you €1. Another reason why I love Profee is their conversion rate or the currency exchange. So with any other app out there, Profee is the one app that really offers high conversion rate compared to all other apps. So meaning that you will not lose a lot of money when it comes to the exchange rate. They are always offering very, very, very high conversion rates. When you are making the transfer, Profee offers you various methods on how they can get the money from you. So the first method they have is you can pay via Google Pay, which then they receive the money instantly, because on Google Pay you have like a debit card connected, and then that money is directly or instantly transferred to Profee. Now with that, to get the money where you are transferring it, it only takes about a day to receive the money. And the another method that they offer is through SoThought, which means that they are getting the money from your bank account, and that will take you round about, let's say, 2 to 3 days to receive the money where you are sending it. Another method that they are offering is you can send the money directly to Profee's bank account, and that will also take around about 2 to 3 days before you receive the money where you are sending the money. That's one thing that I love about them. They are offering you various methods on how you can send the money. When you are sending your money through Profee, you only have to provide the debit card number of the person or whoever you are sending the money to, or how they will receive the money. So the money will be transferred directly into the person's bank account if you happen to provide the debit card number of where you are sending this money. Profee app is a very user-friendly app, and it's very easy to use, and they provide you with an option of either sending the money through the online website, or you can send the money via the Profee app. And another thing that I like about Profee is that they offer you various support system. Like if you have any queries, you can send them an email, and they are so efficient and they respond to all queries. Or you can use the chat support within the Profee app. So if you have any questions, or if they happen probably to have an instance where the money is taking too long and whatnot, you can, which never really happened to me, but I'm just saying in case you have any queries, you can use the app. They have a chat option where you are chatting directly or live to an agent that can help you sort out any queries that you have. And if maybe you are considering using this app and you also have any questions to ask, or maybe you have any concern, once you sign up for the app, you can just chat to any of the agents to clarify any questions that you have. And that's one of the good things that I love about them, that they are so responsive and they have various support methods. Now, the only time that I will not use Profee to transfer money internationally, and I will opt to use the other two apps that I'm going to share, is the transfer speed. Like I said, when you're sending money via Google Pay, you get the money within 1 day, which is reasonable, it's okay. But if you are sending money via a bank transfer, or they are taking money directly from your bank account, it takes around about 2 to 3 days maximum to receive the money. With that, because it takes a bit of time, and if I need the money, let's say urgently, I'll opt to use the other two apps. That's the only instance when I need the money urgently, I will opt to use the other two apps that I'm going to share with you. Other than that, this is one of my favorite apps to use. The second app that you can use to send money internationally is called TransferGo. TransferGo works in a similar manner as Profee, and they offer you two different delivery methods. The first method is called standard delivery. With the standard delivery is you transferring the money and you are getting it within 2 days. Literally on the second day you receive the money, and they charge you 99 cents for you to make that transfer, which I will say is much cheaper than Profee. So if you want a cheaper option, you will use TransferGo, and they only charge you 99 cents to make the transfer, regardless of the amount. With the TransferGo standard delivery method, you will send the money to the receiver's card number. That's where the money will be transferred, and then they will be received in the person's bank account where you are sending the money. So you have different options on how you're gonna send the money via TransferGo. They give you an option that you can send the money via a Visa debit card, or they can take money directly from your bank account, or you can transfer the money to TransferGo's bank account. So those are the different ways that you will allow TransferGo to take money that they will transfer to the person or the country where you want to send the money to. The second delivery method that TransferGo offers is the instant delivery. So they claim that you will receive the money within 30 minutes of transferring the money via TransferGo. But I have used this functionality. I think it all depends on how fast the bank or where you are transferring the money in that specific country, how fast they will process the money. So I have used this instant feature, and I have received the money, I think, within 1 to 2 hours. That is quite faster, and I will recommend this option if you want the money urgently. But the only downside to this option is that they need you to have the money already available on the Visa or a debit card. So with this option, they only allow you to transfer the money via a Visa or a debit card. So they don't have an option of them taking the money from your bank account or you transferring the money manually to TransferGo. So if you want to use this instant feature, you need to have the money readily available on your debit card. So the only downside is that you might not have the money on your debit card. The money might be available in your bank account. Then you cannot use this instant delivery method. You will then use the standard method, and you will receive the money on the second day. And with the TransferGo instant delivery method, they will charge you an amount of €1.99. So it's a bit more expensive than the standard delivery, which costs 99 cents. Similar to Profee, TransferGo also gives you an option of sending the money via online website, or you can transfer the money using the TransferGo app. And the app is very user-friendly. The website is also user-friendly, and within the app they also have a chat functionality that you can use to get any support if you have any queries. similar to the first app that we spoke about. They also have an email for support. You can also email them if you have any queries. The third app that I will recommend you to use when you're transferring money internationally is called Revolut. So Revolut is a bit different compared to TransferGo as well as Profee because they offer more functionalities compared to the two apps that I've mentioned previously. So with Revolut, they offer various functionalities like you are able to transfer money internationally, you can invest in stock, you can open up a bank account, and they offer you a debit card virtually as well as physically, and they offer various functionalities for budgeting and saving. So it's more like a bank, but it's an e-money institution, not fully a bank. So that's how it is different from the previous two apps that I've mentioned. Now Revolut is also different in a sense that when you sign up for Revolut, they assign you like a bank account automatically, and they also give you a virtual debit card immediately. So the way you will transfer the money will differ from the other two apps that I've mentioned. So with Revolut, in order to transfer money internationally, you have to transfer the money from your bank account to your Revolut bank account. It's then from your Revolut bank account that you can transfer the money to the country where you want to send it to. So the fees with Revolut is a bit, let me say, higher than the other two apps because they charge based on the amount that you are sending. So they will charge you up to 5% of the amount that you are sending. So fees can go up to $10. It all depends on how much you are sending abroad. Now the only time that I will use Revolut to transfer money internationally is when I want the money urgently. So Revolut offers this option where you are able to receive, if you transfer money, you will receive the money let's say within 1 or 2 hours, and the money comes directly from your Revolut account where you have transferred. So it's a bit faster compared to the other options. Even though the fees are higher, the only time I use it is when I need money urgently. And I also like Revolut because they offer you a virtual debit card. So instead of having a debit card from any other bank where they charge you and whatnot, you can use your Revolut debit card to make any transactions. So you can send money there and you can transact like any other debit card, physical debit card that you have. Like they also offer you an option where you can request for a physical card, then you can use that. I haven't seen the charges for this debit card. I don't think there are charges. Let me know in the comment section, maybe if you know if there are charges for this debit card, but I haven't seen these charges. But I love using their debit card. That's the benefit of using Revolut, that they offer you multiple other functionalities that you will not get from Profee or TransferGo. I also just forgot to mention that with Revolut, the fees are a bit higher because with that 5% that you are that they are taking for the transfer, they also take money when you transfer. Like the bank where you are transferring also take a portion of the money that you are sending. So with the Revolut, you pay from the sender, and the receiver also has to pay a certain fee when you are sending that money. So the fees are a bit crazy when it comes to that. As I've mentioned previously, these comparisons are based on my own experience or analysis that I've made as I use these three apps on month-to-month basis. So you can use any of them the best way that it fits you. So like I said, if you want to also try out and see how they will work for you, the links for these apps are in the description box, and you can use that and see how it goes for you. And you might ask me which one of these apps is the best. There is no best for the 3 apps. You only use them based on your needs and how it best fits you. If you want to leverage on high conversion rate or exchange rate and you want low fees, you would use Profee. But if you want to have, let's say, a speed transfer and also low cost, you will use TransferGo. But if you want to leverage on faster speed of transfer, you will use Revolut. And if you also need other additional functionalities like the debit card, you will also use Revolut. All the 3 apps are good to use, and that is why I'm recommending them to you to see if it will also work for you. The best app to send money abroad will depend on your priorities that you have. So consider the factors that we have discussed to make the decision on which option works best for you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video, do subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet, and do watch this video coming up next on your screen as YouTube recommend this to best fit you. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.